Hello again. Today's video is about trying to change people's personalities and why it's a really bad idea. People shouldn't try to change each other's personalities because, first of all, no one's going to actually change their personality. I don't think personalities change. I think habits change, and people change their outlook on life, but they don't change their whole personality. That's quite impossible. And well, I don't know, maybe it is. I've never known anybody to change their entire personality, but I don't think it's really doable. And when you tell somebody that they're too loud, too shy, too boring, too serious, too obnoxious, whatever, too silly, you're really only hurting their feelings. You're not helping them, you're hurting their feelings. They're not going to change because you said that. You know, somebody told me one time that I'm too sensitive and I cry too much and I'm a huge crybaby and I need to grow up and blah, blah, blah. Well, it didn't help me grow at all. Hi, Craigie. It didn't help me grow at all. It didn't help me do anything. Didn't make me stronger. It actually just made me cry. But you shouldn't try to change people's personalities. It never goes well. It never makes them stop. And it just hurts their feelings. It's very counterproductive. There's a huge difference. I mean, you could go up to somebody who cries too much and say to them, you know, that person who's making fun of you over there wouldn't probably like it as much if you just stood up for yourself, or something to that effect. That's just advice. You don't try to go about changing people's personalities or saying to someone, you're too wild, you need to calm down. You know, that's only gonna, so it's probably just gonna make them scream and shout at you, and that's, you know, they're still being wild, still being crazy. So good luck with that one. But that being said, when somebody does want to change for the better, you should support them on that. If somebody thinks changing something they're doing is going to better themselves, then you should definitely support them on that, because they're trying to grow, and you should believe them when they say they're going to change certain things in their life. And even if you don't necessarily approve of something they're doing or not doing, that really isn't a crime for them to not do, you should definitely support them on that. Or, you know, if you don't get along with someone and your personalities really clash, then don't hang out with them. Don't be their friend. Just, you know, and you can still love somebody anyways, even though there's something you don't like about them. You can still love someone anyways, even though they're a spaz. You could still love someone anyways, even though they're crazy. You could still love someone anyways, even though they're boring. It doesn't matter. You should try to accept people for who they are, and if you can't, then just don't talk to them. Don't hang out with them, and don't be around them, because you're only aggravating yourself more, and you're just making everyone's life difficult now, because now you're miserable. Good going. Sarcasm, in case you didn't get that. Anyways, I hope everybody has a good day, and that nobody tries to change each other's personalities, and that everyone is just as happy as Craigie. Happy Craigie, happy Craigie. This is the Happy Craigie song. And I also hope nobody tells Craigie to stop doing the Happy Craigie song, because she loves it. Right, Craigie? Say bye!